This is your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Wake Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your weekend. Happy Saturday morning. It's time now for your primetime forecast for Saturday, August 3rd, 2024 on Dr. Don's Weather. Brought to you by Joey Knight at Anchor Roofing for honest estimates. And to find out if you need work done on your roof, get in touch with Joey Knight. 706-326-2438 is the number to call. And for that insurance claim, in the event that you need to have some repairs done to your roof due to storm damage, get your ducks in a row with Jamie Dukas. Give Jamie a call at 256-831-7770. You can also click the link at the top of the video. Well, the big news this morning is Tropical Depression number 4. Tropical Depression number 4 most likely will become Debbie. Now, you have seen the memes out there on social media. We're going to refer to her as Little Debbie because there's not going to be a whole lot to her. We think landfall will take place sometime probably in the early hours of Monday morning in the Big Bend area of the state of Florida, and then curve back off to the northeast, across North Florida, southeast Georgia, probably back out into the Atlantic somewhere around Hilton Head or Savannah, and then right along the coast. This could be a big problem for places like Charleston, South Carolina. You know, all it's got to do is get cloudy and Charleston floods. So with 6 to 12 inches of rain possible with this system over the next 48 hours or so, we certainly could see some flooding there in the Charleston area. What does this mean for East Alabama, West Georgia, even up here in the North Georgia mountains? Zero. This is not going to affect our weather at all. As a matter of fact, it may make for some really nice weather across the Gulf Coast regions of northwest Florida and the Alabama coast. Now, riptide currents certainly could be a problem with this storm, and the ocean may be a good bit turbulent. But as far as severe weather is concerned, we are on the good side of this storm. We're on the west side or the left side, and that's always where the greatest weather is, the best weather is. The dirty side of the storm's always the eastern side, and that's going to stay well over Florida and southeast Georgia, and really probably the overwhelming majority of this after it moves through Florida will be out in the Atlantic and will not affect much of anybody except for the heavy rain along the South Carolina coast, which could really be a problem for places like Charleston, Myrtle Beach. So we'll keep an eye on this. All of this is based on the fact that it takes this exact track that we're showing you on the screen. And as a matter of fact, we will take a look at the spaghetti models, because you can see that all of the models are in really, really good agreement this morning on exactly where Depression 4 or eventually maybe Tropical Storm Debbie will take place. Anywhere from Apalachicola over to just north of Tampa, and then curving back up to the northeast, right along the Georgia-Florida state line, and probably right over places like Brunswick, Georgia, and then out into the Atlantic, maybe just south of Savannah or somewhere around Savannah, and then right along the coast. Again, could be a really big problem for places like Charleston, South Carolina. And again, one more look here. You can see that's one more look at another spaghetti model that's showing the expected direction of this storm. It pretty much agrees with all of the other models that are out there this morning. Let's take a look at your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms. We currently have 74 degrees. It feels like 76 out there. The wind is out of the north at 3, humidity 96%, barometric pressure at 29.97 inches of mercury, dew point 73. We did pick up a tenth of an inch of rain yesterday. High temperature was 91 61.4. We currently have fair skies. Sunrise this Saturday morning was at 5:57. The sun sets this evening at 7:40 p.m. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Only a 30% chance of a shower or thunderstorm today, tomorrow, and then again on Monday. Understand these are heat of the afternoon type thunderstorms. Any storms that do get going can be rather strong. We don't think they're going to be very widespread today, but if you get one of these thunderstorms overhead, seek shelter. They can be pretty nasty. And you see what's going on with the temperatures here. We'll hang out in the low 90s through Monday, and then the heat returns with vengeance out there on Tuesday under mostly sunny skies, 94. We hit 96 on Wednesday, and we have a cool blast on Thursday. We drop back down to 93 degrees. Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar this morning. Looking at the southeastern United States, you can see a few scattered showers down in the Wiregrass area of southeast Alabama, southwest Georgia, south of Macon, and then out in the Gulf of Mexico, you can begin to see showers and thunderstorms developing in association with Debbie. Debbie just barely creeping into radar down here just south of the Keys, and you'll see that precipitation and convection out in the Gulf of Mexico. That will again continue to fill in and become more present down there, and then we're looking again at landfall somewhere in the vicinity maybe of Perry, Florida, Apalachicola, south of Tallahassee, maybe a little further south, down back toward Tampa. We'll just kind of have to play this one by ear and watch it over the weekend. And, of course, we'll keep you updated right here on Dr. Don's Weather. If we take you a little closer across East Alabama and West Georgia, you can see that we are all clear this morning. Don't forget to support us if you can. There's the link. You can go over to our weather store, pick up a Dr. Don coffee cup, a t-shirt, or a baseball cap. There's also a live link at the top of the video. All you got to do is click on it, and it'll take you over there to the weather store, and you'll be supporting us here on Dr. Don's Weather. Please do all the social media stuff. You want to like us, share us, follow us. Head over to our YouTube channel, hit subscribe and that little notification bell so that when we go live to cover severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that notification. Good Lord willing, if the creek don't rise, we'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning with your Sunday morning edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.